Hello, this is Yummy Pajama Man, and today I will be giving out a lesson on input functions and local variables within the function itself. So we can start out with my line of code, so I'll just write out the line of code. So similar to what we did last time, we did the DEF, and I'm going to do the name of the function called display message, and then put parentheses, colon, and after the colon, when you run the program after the colon, then it knows that, okay, now I'm going to go into the body. So now we're into the body. So we're going to print, so you do like single quotes, hello world, and then let's do an input. I think I've already gone over inputs before. I don't remember. I think I did. So say press enter to continue. ... So that's the input function. If I didn't do that, I'll go over it real quick. And then do two single quotes. End of the program. Dot. Do another enter, and then do another print, parentheses, meaning there's nothing there, so it'll just print a blank line. And then let's do like var is equal to 50 now. So, and then obviously in order to run this program, we have to call the function, so display underscore message, parentheses, in order to call this. So what will happen is, when you run the program, it'll put this block of code into memory, and then once it reaches this line of code, it'll run what is in memory, this in memory. So yeah. So what we're doing differently from the last tutorial is we're actually putting in a local variable, which is 50, assigned to the variable name var, and that will come in handy later on. And the input function itself, so what's going to happen is, I call the function, so it's going to print hello world. The input, what the input's really cool is you can actually stop the program. So what will happen is it'll go here and stop the program and wait for the user to type in something or press enter. Either one. I said to press enter to continue, but he can type like DEF and then press enter and nothing will happen. Usually, I think what happened before, I assigned it to a variable like this, and so whatever the user inserts into the program and press enter, it'll be assigned to var2. But since I'm not doing that, all that's happening is that the program is stopping and waiting for the user to press enter. And once he press enters after the prompt, it'll go to end of the program and then prints a space. So let's see what happens. Yeah, see? So it goes to hello world, press enter to continue. I could do blah blah blah, enter, and then goes to the next line in a program and then creates a space here. So that's the input function within the program itself. Obviously you can use a variable like before I showed you if you want to store whatever the user typed in. And that's the input. So onto the local variables. So what a local variable is this one right here. This is a local variable. It is a variable within a function, as you can see. So above the function, I can do like, print, parentheses, we can do a double quote, var, and do another print, and double quote is here. Doesn't matter if you do double quote or single quote, doesn't really matter. So I have functions outside this, obviously, and so what was I going to do? A local variable is created inside of functions, as you can see right here, and cannot be accessed outside its function. So since var is assigned 50, you cannot use the variable name var outside the function. So I can't do like can't do like, let's do a comma and then do var, right? You would think that would work because the variable's here, but it's local. It's within the scope of the function. So if it goes up here and reads the first line, it'll look through the code, skipping over what's in the block because that's local. So skipping over the local blocks, all it sees is this, the function header, and this. Since nothing is defined with var, it'll return an error. Yeah, name var is not defined. I could do, I can print out the number here, var. I can also define it here, up above. I can do my own local variable up here and say this is like, I don't know, yummy. I could do that. So what's going to happen is, if we look within this block, within its own scope, this var is going to print out a var of 50. But above here, this var is the same variable, but it's not local to this function. So now var is assigned yummy. It'll print var yummy with a space is here. And then it'll go to the function here. Obviously, you know what happens. It'll go into memory, what the block of code is in memory, and then runs the block of code. And since var is a local variable, it's within the scope of this block. Okay. And just to show you, I'm not pulling your leg or anything. We can print var again. You might think that, oh, this is yummy, but then it changes to 50. And that's it. Well, this doesn't change to 50. This should still be yummy at the end. The first one should be yummy. See, I gotta press enter to continue. Yeah, see? So the first one is yummy here, because this var contains the string literal yummy. So, and within this block of code, we have a local variable named var. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot something. So there was one more thing within this program. So let's say that I switch this statement with this statement. So I can do like control X, so it'll cut it out. And then I do like an enter here, and then I can do control V in order to paste it back in. So control X to cut it out, and then control V to paste it back in. So this is going to produce an error because it's going to print var, and then it's going to go to the variable var, but it's not defined in memory. This isn't defined in memory. So it's reading the first line of the statement, and so it'll produce an error, I think. Yeah, name var is not defined because it stops right here. It doesn't know what to do next because it doesn't contain a value until here. So in order to fix that, you have to define your values first. You have to define your variables first before you do anything else. It's considered good practice to do so. Same within this block of code. If you put var equals to 50 after the print function here, it'll go to var here and then find that it's not defined in memory within this scope, within this block of code, if I were to switch these two statements. So just make sure to define your variables first before you actually work with them. And that's it, I think. I think that's it. So yeah, that's input functions and local variables. So, alright, see you later.